All right. I am actually talking and you can hear me now. I just want to let you know that I am wanted to give a content advisory for this program tonight because I am going to be drinking tonight and I have a new drink. I want to make sure everybody knew that. Before we get started, if you have to take care of yourself and not have to watch somebody drinking, please don't stay. I'm sorry. I would love for you to stay. You can keep it on the background if you want to or something. But yes, I will be drinking as I am writing tonight. So I wanted to give this content advisory. I understand it's in the title, but I had to just make absolutely sure. So there's that. And let's see. There's some static. Oh no! There's some static in my mic. Let's see. Let me make sure my properties are okay. Oh, maybe it might be because the webcam could be picking up. Let's see. Let me make sure the mic is off on the webcam. And okay, hold you. I'm gonna mute myself. See if I can fix this before we get started. Okay, how about that? Is it still bad static on there? Hey, Slunko. Hey, La. Strange sound in the background. And Laya. Let's do, hey, pardon me. Hey, Chelsea. Thank you. We have, is the static going now? Did I, did I fix it? I just unhooked. Okay, good. Okay, yeah, just do what the IT folks tell you. Did you turn it off? Turn it on. I unhooked it. Okay, let's see. Let me try to do this. Let me try to do this again. It's funny. Okay. So, hi, I'm Ash. This is Ash Rice Slots. Welcome to my stream. Tonight I'm going to be doing a drinking right, in which I understand it is in the title and all that good stuff, but we know we have to be as careful as possible because I don't want anybody having any issues. So if you can't watch the stream because I'm drinking in it, don't worry. I understand. But I just wanted to start adding this little content advisory on here. Let's go ahead and pull up the drink. And so tonight I'm drinking peanut butter. Is that it? Yeah, I got a peanut butter. I have the little one because I have to try it first to see if I like it. So tonight we're going to be doing peanut butter. And I think it's good. Let's see. Okay, good. I'm so glad the sound is much better. I don't know what happened. I unhooked the snowball and hooked it back up. So I don't know. But yes, I don't know. Maybe it was caught on something. I mean, it's pretty good. I don't want to mess with the cord now since it sounds good. But yes, so I'm going to go ahead and try this before we get started on the writing. Oh, I didn't even show y'all my new shot glasses. It looks like a little skull. Freaking love these things. I got some pumpkins too. Probably pull it. Got a little pumpkin. I found a pumpkin shot. I love freaking shots. Let's try. Let's see. Let's see if this is good. I hope it's good. Just took it out of the freezer. Okay. Okay, they did a better job than like with the strawberry ones and stuff. Like the fruit ones, I don't care for, but this is good. Now it still doesn't beat butter pecan, in which I did bring out my butter pecan because I was like, let me make sure. If this is nasty, I'm not drinking. I'm gonna drink the butter pecan. But we are good to go. This will be what I'll be drinking on for tonight. Anybody else participating in the drink? I mean, water counts. on which you should have water. You should have both. Please have both. When you pull this on this side and make it see better. Yeah, try it out. I love it. They need to sponsor me at some point. I freaking love it. Freaking love it. Let's go back to the drinking right scene. Let's go ahead and transition. I need to actually transition to the plan time so that everything will start showing up. And let's give us what, 5 minutes to start the planning. There we go. Got rum and coke. Look, you can't go wrong with rum and coke. that's the business right there. Me and a dash of 792. All right. I like it. Yes, water. Make sure you do have your water. Oh, wait a minute. I'm messing up. Look, let me share my new cup I got from Melanin Chat. So I still have alcohol. Well, it's not alcohol. This is water. But yes, my new cup. I actually put a link to Melanin Chat store in the description. So if you want the cup, get the cup. I love coffee mugs. Let me transition. Let me show it big. I'm here playing. It's got author names on it. It's cute. Keep it black. Keep it cute. Yes, but there is a link in the description if you decide that you want to get one. Let's go back to the planning. Yeah, Ben. I'm sure it's a nice cup, Ben. I'm sure it's a nice cup. Exactly. Gonna be feeling real good. Rum and coke, baby. What kind of rum you put in yours? What do you do, a flavored rum or just straight up regular original? Yes. Cup is nice. Oh, okay. So let's see. Let's go back to the big me and answer your question, Chelsea. I'm thinking, so you know how you when you're holding your cup normally, you got it like this. So I'm thinking if you just move it over to the side, then it makes it easier for me to flaunt my big cup. And it's a nice big cup. So it's like it makes it a little bit easier to flaunt because I had to hold it straight up like this. So I'm just saying, like, if you want to, so I can advertise properly, put it right here. But if you do any other designs, I don't know. I guess you would probably put your main figure. Oh, I could give. I do not have it over here. I don't know. So, but if you do, if you have your, say if you did your character, you would want to probably put it on the side so then I can easily hold it up. Look at here the cup. So that'll just help me advertise. Plus, I like big cups anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna get a coffee cup. You gonna put up another design, and I'm gonna get it. So anybody got anything they're working on tonight? I am working on. I edited up to a scene that I did need to rework and kind of rewrite anyway. So that's what I'm be working on. All right. Any cup, smug with the logo. Typically go for Captain Morgan, but okay, Sailor Jerry. I haven't heard of that one. I'll have to take a look at it. Any reason to try any new drinks? um. Oh, too much. Yeah. Oh, well, I have to have flavors when I'm doing anything. I usually got some flavors going on, and put. Yeah, absolutely. You have the character designs. Why not? Absolutely agreed. I agreed with La Jack too. You know, what we need is a shader. And you need to read to the second book to know which shader I want. Both of them. All right, working on a script. You talking about a video script? Finishing the sample edit request. Okay. Then hopefully I'll have enough time to move on to my own stuff. Yes. Oh, lie. So I had a discussion with Chelsea, and she gave me like a rundown of editing processes and stuff, and you were on the list. Yeah. So just be. I don't know. One of these days I'm gonna finish this book. Definitely behind considering what was going on. As a scene, missing scenes, but we'll see what happens. Okay, yo. Well, do what you do. Like the first, usually with the first one, I kind of like play around and do kind of like a mind dump on the first sprinting, and then I know exactly where I'm going. But today I did a bunch of sprinting earlier with Chelsea, so I probably won't have to do it as much as I had to do it previously. So let me put that time in there. Go to the plant. Go to the key string. To the sprinting. My chill hop went down. Let me put that back up. Will it do it from here? Okay, here we go. Liked. There we go. All right. Let's see. Sing. I'm working on. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Look, take your time. It's gonna get bought. at least one time by me. Need designs for shaders. You want to work on something? Freaking absolutely. Yes, I would love to draw up some character designs for shaders. So here are you. Yay! Thank you, Lai. All right, so I guess we probably should get to it. So, like I said, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be able to actually work on the thing I want to work on because I've been doing writing pretty much all day, and then I took a break to go take the kid to work and take pictures of a hat I made. And but other than that, you know, because I did get a chance to finish it last night. So now today has been just straight up writing for me. Let's see. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna put this chill hop on, and let me make sure I make that live. So it will pick up the music. So we're gonna go ahead and put 20 minutes on the clock for this first one, and then we can extend them if we need to. I don't know if I'm gonna stay on for more than the 2 hours, but y'all can kind of dictate how long you want me to do sprints. So let's get started. Happy writing, happy getting things done.
What you think of that?
Okay. So we are back, and yeah, I didn't remember to start the time. I typed it in there, and that happens all the time. And I was like, maybe it's the drink, maybe, but we don't know. We don't know. How did y'all do? I've gotten 284 words written for this scene so far, and there's still. I realized I still had like one area that I had to put a note on it. So I'm like, oop, I'm gonna have to work that part out because if something that happens in the future, so I need to fix it. So, but how did y'all do? I guess that was probably 15 minutes, I think. Based on how many songs played, it was probably 15 minutes. Look, look, don't get on me about my drinking habits. I don't know if that was the case, but I think I just forgot to press it and just started working. Mm. So, hey, look, tighten it up. Could be removing one word, so that's what you gotta do. That's what you got to do. Definitely gonna do. So next time I'll make sure I'm gonna do my best to remember. But yes, getting it done. I am very excited because this scene is in the middle. So and I only have, I think it was, let me look at the list. And the list. I have 4 more scenes that actually need to be added, that being added to the story, but then everything else is basically I'm editing up until I get to those scenes because this is like the 5th pass almost. I'm trying to be done. It's probably still gonna be done, like do another run through once I finally finish the scenes. There's probably gonna be a lot of issues that I possibly have created, but I think I've gotten it based on my outline. Hopefully I've gotten it straightened out with all the character motivations and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see. We'll see what happens when I finally do put this up there to get the edits and beta reads and stuff. Edit and also started heating up a veggie burger. All right, I like it. I like it. Get her done. Oh, another thing of water. I'm gonna add it up. I think this one has my cold water in it. Yeah, it still has the ice in it. Yeah. This one is no more ice in it. There you go. I had for dinner, we had salad and baked salmon. So it was real flaky. I was able to flake it on there with my salad. Right, right. It definitely is feeling like that because, like, I know you were talking about it earlier. It needs to you got your notes for your plot and everything, and you know that a character does something or has previous knowledge or something like that. So if they're acting in a certain way, I guess I interpret it as if they're acting like they don't know, they're hiding something, obviously, or if they're acting like if they're acting like they do know and they're trying to get everybody else to get there, and they would need motivations for that. So yep. Went to taco truck. Oh, awesome, man! Look, we got a taco truck over in Marietta. It's a truck. It's like it has like it's under like a little pavilion. It used to be like a full, like a little restaurant, and it had like the outside picnic stuff. And I don't know what happened, but they only sell outside the truck now. Their food truck that they have out there. And when I tell you that's a good taco, good burritos, everything. So yeah, sometimes you can't go bad with a taco truck. Like it's the best. All right. Oh, about to see how to cut my look. It looks you working, like you said. You said you was working. Yeah, yeah. Hide things, and then the motivations to hide. It could be just you just don't ever tell the truth. I understand that, but at least we need to know that about your character. Like they're consistently lying throughout or hiding stuff throughout because they're private. They've been burned previously because they got backgrounds. Yeah, I completely understand. But yeah, talking about foods. I know I'm probably gonna get me a snack a little later in this, so I'll probably be using it. But yes, definitely, if you need to take a break, please do. But I'm about to go ahead and get this started again and turn on the music. And this time, I'm gonna go ahead and start it before. So happy writing. Okay. How did y'all do on that one? I got a good bit into the scene. Let's see. I need to pull up a calculator. Should have had it already up. Okay. 6, 2, 8, 2, 8, 4, 344. I was able to get 344 for that one. How about y'all? I'm like buzzed. I am buzzed. Now. I definitely am buzzed. And yes, from what we were saying earlier, absolutely. The character motivations, boy, if they ain't motivated to do stuff, it really drags. Which is what was going on with my middle. I definitely was dealing with that. Okay, cool beans. Excited for a character. I do, I never really think about that. I do get the characters like outfits, like what their choices would be, what is their closet going to be filled with, but I don't do like a full thing. Well, I guess it would be aesthetics because I do pick out like their favorite colors and stuff would be stuff like that. If they depending on how high the character is, and like is it a main character versus a minor character that I can probably play with later if I continue the story, because my goal is to create a series, but it's different couples per series and they interact with each other throughout. So the first one with the dragons, which I have, man, I keep rolling into circles with that one. All of the dragons and the people that they're like connected with and stuff makes them, their aesthetics, I guess, or their choices in clothing and everything deals with what type of dragon they are, even if they're not in their element. So, like, if it's like a leviathan, they're probably not. If that leviathan is not in water, how would he dress? Like, if he's not running around in his like shifted form, how would he dress? And then so I try to think about it like that with their. So I guess it is aesthetics. Let me shut up. It's probably probably exactly what it is. More words. Okay, so very 70s era with the big fro and southern. All right, I like it. Usually don't do aesthetics before this one. Clothing choices and more than force. Images, opinions. Girl, not a fashionista. Now I will play around. I do like making like little costume stuff, so I do kind of play around and learn about draping and things like that. Well, it's probably just because it's me. I try not to look so frumpy myself. So then I guess I probably do pick it out, have a little bit more of a thought, and then but then again, you with we had an origin. I mean, you had your people that had to dress in a way that fit the climate, and in their actions. If they were assassins, they dressed a certain way versus the civilians and royalty and all that kind of stuff. So I think you were doing fine. You have some really good descriptions. So moving back into edit. Okay, ate food. Moving back in edits. Take care of yourself. Oh well, yeah, hoodies. Yeah, yeah. I did write a short story. So then that was another thing. Like I made this paranormal investigation league, and basically it's just basically witches and warlocks and stuff, and they're like going around and trying to make sure the paranormal world is staying disconnected from. Well, it's connected to the human world, but they go around and make sure people aren't making unauthorized openings and stuff, because you let some creatures through, they're gonna act a fool. You had to put some work in them descriptions. I understand. That's like usually mine. I will say mine usually is very dialogue heavy, and descriptor tags don't get added until like the second to third draft. And even like with the scene one that I'm doing now with filling in the scene, it was basically a tag added, and then I went through and kept going through the story, figuring out where all the saggy parts were, and so that was, I guess that's qualifies as an edit, but then now I'm on. So I guess technically I'm on the fifth edit of it because of the scene stuff. Um, oh yeah, yeah. Well, if you I don't know. I don't think it. I mean, if it was killing you, I understand. You put in a lot of work though. I don't think anything was wrong with it. Ooh, sorry, my chair is creaking. But yeah, yeah, absolutely. I understand that completely. Especially then you have like a really fantasy world. Mine is urban fantasy, so it's like it's in like kind of present day, but I try to make sure that the magic elements of it are affecting what would the technology be like and things like that. So it's not as it doesn't take. I guess it's not as hard for the description of areas. Like in the bayou, this bayou one I'm doing right now, you got your swamp, you have a small town, a big city. Um, yeah, swamp, small town, big city, and well, another area inside of the swamp. So I guess it's just like two swamp locations that are pretty, and a river location. So it's like five kind of locations on a boat, a river cruise, the shifter community inside of the swamp, the actual swamp where stuff is going down, an apartment in a small little town, and then the big city. So like New Orleans. So like that's my stuff. It's just there's magic in the background. But yeah, so I would like for in the future when I do work on the Dragon Bond series that I've been mulling and not really drafting. I have drafted the first two, and then the third one, and I was trying to make it to where I was going to be able to release them within the same year. That is a big project. I need to stop, so that's why I'm making this single one for this one. For the working title is Spell of the Bayou for this current one. Yeah. So then yeah, the Spell of the Bayou, and then it was a Dragon Bond series. Dragon's Bond, the series where I have the three different dragons. Well, three, yeah, it's supposed to be more, but you have three different couples that wind up getting created throughout the series. So I've been doing that for, oh man, a long time. I've had artwork done for it a while back and all kinds of stuff. So it's been a lot. Been trying to do it, and then I was like, you know what? I need to calm down. Do this Spell of the Bayou, in which I've written I did a video on this. I don't know, maybe 2 years ago when I finally finished the first draft, and I didn't want to set the computer on fire because I definitely did want to do that on the real first draft. What were you drinking, first of all? And evidently it wasn't strong enough. It was not good enough for you. So yeah, so I did finally finish it, then started to edit later, and then had to take breaks because, back stuff happened. So it's like, no, it's probably been like, I had to look at the previous file. Oh, this is kicking in. But yeah, the working on this stuff has been real enlightening. Now, especially now that I've understand a little bit more about plotting, and also it's longer of a story than my short ones. And I think the short ones are pretty good to like create the summary, which is what I have initially for this too. So yeah. Girl, yeah. I wanted to set that thing on fire. It needed to be. It was so bad. It was so bad. I don't know what I was thinking. I did do a live editing of one of my old erotica stories. Not a live editing, but it was like I was on there doing it. And it was nowhere near as bad as the initial novel for this project that I've done. It was bad. But yeah, oh boy, it was. I was like, if I could just put it on in one file in the laptop and just chuck it or something, I was ready. I was like, this is terrible. So, but anyway, yeah, all their names have changed. The basic thing where it's like, it's a thief. She's stealing artifacts in order to get enough money to help cure her sister of an illness that has to do with her magic being sealed away and stuff. Like she has like an illness that comes from that. doing all that, like that part is the same, but the motivations for the male, the counterpart in the story is that, and sorry, it's a cis het relationship in this one. But next one is not. I know I'm gonna have some, start inkling up to more options and everything. But for this one, in this one, the hunter, initially he was one of the hunters. Then I changed him to a mercenary, and I was like, no, he's just looking for somebody who has killed his friend, and his motivations needed to be simplified a little bit. And then he has a lot of family drama, in which the family drama has been added to the main, the heroine, because the heroine has to deal with, family trying to take over stuff. And then the hero, he has it. So Dominic, was that Thaisa? Dominic. Thaisa is the heroine, and she got to deal with her family being crazy and stealing up powers and stealing it and giving it to people higher up in the family. And then you got Dominic, who left his community. His parents and stuff are pissed, and when he left the community, he brought a friend with him who winds up getting killed. So now he's kind of being blamed by his family for his friend being killed if he never would have left the community. And so there's family drama and people dealing with stuff. So what up, Alex? Let's see. Slim Sadie, bonjour. Hey. So, and Gigi and Den chat, and I have to finish up in the cup now. I have to get the boss's approval, and let's go. All right, so yeah, we got time. I will sit here and talk about this stuff. Update our time. We're gonna go back to silence. I'm gonna go ahead and transition to the keys, and I am actually gonna take a quick break myself, and let me go in here and go use the restroom, all that kind of stuff, stretch, do what you're supposed to do. So, but yes, so we'll go ahead and get started. Happy writing, happy getting stuff done. Let us know in the chat what you're doing, newcomers. See you in a bit. All right. How did it go? How'd you do? Start. Make sure I get the time up there. There we go. How'd it do? And welcome, JK. And yes, I was editing mostly earlier today, so I'm working on one of the scenes I got to after the edits to add to my project, which I think kind of helps it out. I've been working on the middle because I keep on editing, redrafting, and I had to like really break down the story again, mess with my outline, and I use romancing the beat this time. I try out different. Well, I've had romancing the beat for a while, so I like romancing the beat because I do like Blake Snyder's beat sheet, but it's kind of hard to do when you're not working on a movie script. I mean, I know you can use it with any kind of story. It could be commercials, it can be short stories, long stories, the novels, and everything. I know people use that, but I wanted to focus on the romance side because I felt kind of like they were getting together. It wasn't enough motivation for them to actually try to be together, kind of situation. And I don't care for insta love very much. I mean, a version of insta love is okay, like fated mates or something like that. You know, when it's shifters and everything, and which I know a lot of people don't like that, but I'll handle it during that situation. But in this case, that's not what I wanted to use for this story. So yeah, so I had to work on that, their motivation, and it also helped me get them to do the things that made sense for their characters, because of depending on what part of the relationship they were in, were they like discovering the feelings, or they've already done the sex at 60 type of thing, like have they already like gotten together and like really tried to work it out, and then it can't be like just a misunderstanding. So I'm feeling in scenes. 11 words to the positive. Okay. Clean up. I'm not. It's good. That's what you're doing. You're cleaning up stuff. So yeah, I don't see there's either way. Taking out words to tighten it up, adding words to flesh it out. You gotta. I mean, it's gonna be different requirements for different areas, right? Right. And let's see. Anymore? No. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm liking how the scene is coming out, and because I already had like added another scene like right at the beginning before I started working on these section of edits, because the scene at the beginning of the novel initially was I guess like that would be like first chapter, so I guess it's the start where you're introducing your character and trying to make sure people know key information about Thaisa. So it's like y'all need to know that there's magic in this realm. She definitely uses magic, and it's shadow magic, and what she has to do to use it. And there are things like what are the rules for her using her magic. So like I wanted to make sure I set up her as her personality, make sure you understand what kind of person she is from the beginning. The use of shadow magic, tiny bit. Why would she be holding back her magic? You don't know why she's holding back her magic, but you understand that she is doing that. And then what else? How she deals with conflict when it's like people who are non-magical. So I put that in there too. So I did have to update that because I wanted to make sure that the manager was like he's just like he isn't like he's an asshole, but not like irreparable. Like, well, he's just like a regular person, and it was dealing with working in a diner and hours and stuff like that. So how would she handle conflict with, I guess, normies, humans, and then moving on from there to see how she handles everybody else. Like, how does she feel about using her talents, and then what makes her stop using her talents? Like, what could she be doing? So yeah, so I enjoyed doing that. So that was one of the first things I had to fix, because I wanted the beginning to be a little more relatable, and also it made it more fun because he was a butthead and how she dealt with him and stuff. Give me headaches, but we're moving slowly, very slowly. Okay. Yeah, Microsoft Word do be giving us the business. I will say that. I do a lot of my stuff in Google Docs, and Microsoft Word, yes. And now, and I know you can. So I found out stories, but absolutely, I sure do. I have them on. I have a couple short stories on my Kofi channel. I can give that to you, Slanko. K-O, Ash. Yep. I have a like on this Kofi site. You put it on there, and you can get it. So far, I am working on. So I have Mark of the Shark, and I have my Voodoo Legends, the first volume. One of these days, and when I get another artist, I will have the next volumes up because we started on the third issue, but COVID happened, and then he was getting married, all kinds of stuff going on. So we had that going on. So now I don't know when I'm ever going to be able to get it because his artwork was just chef's kiss. It was just so nice. So I had to find a new artist if he is not available to do any more art. Last notification I got from him was the beginning of the year, and he told me he was getting married. And I was like, ooh, you're going to be busy, so I'm going to leave you alone. You just let me know when you're available. And I did send about 3 kind of like check-in notices, like, hey, how's everything going? I haven't gotten any pictures for your wedding. I don't know what's going on, sir. I thought we were friends. And haven't heard anything. So I'm like, I hope he's okay. I hope he's just having a good time. And just like, you know what, I'm not doing any, work right now. Because he did take a break so he can do some animation training. So I know we did do that. But that was like after the pandemic. He was doing some commissions that he needed, like much bigger commissions because of work being pretty much, he lives over in the Philippines. So he said work was low. He had to take on bigger projects, in which mine was just basically 2 to 3 pages a month, which would be like, so there were 125 per page. So it wasn't enough to handle all the stuff he was handling. So he took on like bigger commissions, which, hey, get your bag, do what you need to do. So it was understandable. So we did have to slow down everything. And then this year I hadn't heard anything. So yeah, so far I have Mark of the Shark on there, and I'm working on, I had several other short stories that were published under different publishers. Like it was like, other side, kind of not vanity presses because you didn't have to pay them, but it was like Excelsia, and a couple other ones. So I've been taking since now it's, outside of their, 1 year thing, which was, it's been expired a long time ago. I just never republished them. I'll be putting them on there too. But I've been learning how to put it on InDesign. So I made a template, and I did try it out with one of the short stories to see if I can do that chapter thing where I can edit chapters by itself, and it worked. But I'm nervous because I keep hearing bad things about having the book file in InDesign, and I'm like, maybe it's when it's a real big file, which would be the problem I would make on the other one. Yes, mural level. Beyond, yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's one of a kind right now. I was like, I need him. I hope he's okay. I hope he's just having a freaking ball and not thinking about working or nothing. But I guess we'll see, hopefully later, unless I can find another artist who's willing to work with my budget. Because the budget, it wasn't like it was really low, but then also he was also doing the backgrounds, which normally you would have your character artist and then your background artist separate, and he was doing all of that. So I probably was getting a pretty good deal at $125 per page. So yeah, I don't know what he gonna do. And which he did, he wanted to upgrade it to, because I did start posting it on Webtoons and stuff, and he wanted to upgrade it to Webtoons level, to where it was like 40 something panels. That's pretty much a comic per upload. And they be uploading theirs every week, but he drew everything, and he didn't want to use the well, at the time the background elements that they had were very, all of them look the same, and which they still kind of look the same now. Like a lot of the webtoon stuff that I read, it looks a lot the same. So, um, in that case, I can understand why he was, against using it. And but when that's him. I can see why. I didn't want to use him either. But I mean, if I were drawing it, probably. In which I would like to do a short story, in which I did do a short comic about, and this funny thing is about an alligator dude, and it was a short. I made it into a poem. Oh, I think I got that on there on. Let me see. My post is it. I'll add it on there. We got. Give me another couple minutes because I'm still gonna keep on writing, so I'm gonna do it. Because initially I was going to do Mark of the Shark and turn it into a comic, in which I already did up the script and everything. And he was like, he wanted to do it too. And I'm like, okay, cool beans. But you have to agree to go ahead and get started on the other one, my Voodoo Legends. Like we gotta start getting it. And so I want you to have time. And let's see. There it is. All right, so it was a flash fiction I did called Save Her. And if y'all want to read it, you can. But I posted it on Ko-fi back in 2021. So, and that's one of my goals for this year is to start posting more on my Ko-fi site, because that's where I got all my stuff. And I do have a Ko-fi site for my crochet and straight up paintings now. I don't do them on the Ash Writes Last one because I wanted to have the Galaxy Dream Studio, because it's going to have all kinds of art stuff on there, because I like to switch it up. So, but yeah, so if on the Save Her one, because it was a project, it was a flash fiction kind of sort of poem because I made it rhyme for some reason, then I wrote it out as a script, or wrote out elements of a script, and I tried out a writer on Fiverr to help me out with doing a comic script for it, and that it was okay. I will say, like, she went for more of the, what is it, Regency? No, she went, it was more medieval, and when people think of medieval, they're thinking of colonizing medieval. So they're not thinking like that's how it was going. And I was like, I don't know what about this story and the descriptions of characters and stuff that I made you go that way. But other than that, some of the stuff was working out, and I was like, okay, I see how you're doing your script, because my script that I did for Voodoo Legends was more of, I had a short description of everything, and he kind of fleshed out things, and then as I gained more skills in script writing, it was mainly catered to him, because it was like his artwork or his way of working was different, because it's not really a true layout for comic scripts. And there are some basic setups, like final draft setups and things like that. And so I did do that initially, and then talked with him some more. We worked out different ways to work on this, and he was like, yeah, don't worry about that, just do just give me the description. If it's a different place, if you have some reference pictures, any type of, if it's a new character, obviously you had to lay out everything for the new character. If he asked me about getting let loose on certain areas, and sometimes he goes way too wild, and I'm like, bro, you're gonna have to fix this, or because this can't count. And then I had to like kind of rein him back in when he would do some things, because it's like, okay, this ain't got nothing to do with the story. I don't know why you're adding this. But it's because he knew he would do things sometimes, and it would be because he knew what happened in the future. So anyway, so I was trying to get help with another script to make sure that I was as clear as possible for any author that kind of came in, and try to work with him. Try to do it. So we're gonna do it. Oh, okay. Bye, Chelsea. I hope you have a good one. Thank you for joining me. I know it's late. And yes, and yes, you done had that. You know what was it 1792? So absolutely, I hope you have a great night. So I'm thinking I could do one more sprint. I don't know. I just went off on a tangent, just talking about that thing, and so I'm gonna do it. I am gonna do it. So what the whole point of me talking about that poem was to talk about how I wanted to work on doing my own comic, and this year is when I want to work on that this year, and started doing more practice with character design, trying to set aside time for just straight up practicing, because I try to do something and it has to be perfect, and if it's not perfect, it's getting thrown away, and I need to stop doing that. So now that I've been working on that, I'm gonna do it. Yes, absolutely. Tap the like button, please, while you're here. So, but yes, I don't know. We can, man. Now I'm just talking. So we can keep on talking. Do y'all still want to keep going? Because I'll go past 8 o'clock if y'all willing to. But if not, I won't. I won't worry about it. I'm probably gonna keep on doing some writing later on. But now I'm just kind of talking about stuff. Well, yeah. I got to read right. Yeah, Slanko, tell us what you like. Slanko is a resident gamer. She has her own channel where she talks about gaming. Absolutely, JK. Go ahead and promote it. And yeah, Slanko has a gaming channel. It does really good reviews. I've gotten several games that have been recommended by Slanko, and they have been awesome. Um, let's see what else. I know I met her through Snowly. So has a gaming channel. Oh, I have a gaming channel now too, and I just post up stuff with Little Company because I am like intrigued by that game. Like this is getting in that group and just doing very badly. That's what happens. But yeah, we have to do it, and make sure you go take a break, get a snack and stuff. I've been eating carrots since dinner. Awesome goes to read more. Hey, I got some poems, not poems, like little shorts if you want to read them. I'll post them on Kofi and everything. And it's goofy. Hopefully, when I start releasing more stuff, um, it'll be good. But yes, I think it's good. That's a good goal to read some more. Which I do read more now that we have audiobooks. Audiobooks save lives because driving all the time. Yes, I can listen to music, but I like listening to audiobooks. And I listen to them usually by myself because Z says that I listen to them too fast. And sometimes you listen to stuff and it's like when they're regular, I don't see how anybody can listen to anything regular speed anymore. Because now I need it to at least be 1.75 or times 2 with some of the audio readers. Man, oh man. Like we were going to Florida and we were listening to one of the Predator series. It was a Predator. I think it was Predator versus Alien. One of the Predators versus Alien, and the guy who was narrating that thing, man, I tell you, I was like, and then Z was like, it's too fast if I speed it up anyway. But then the way he talked, I was like, he has no gumption about himself. Like it's just it don't. I can't do it. But yeah, outside of it sounds like it's in slow motion when it's just on regular speed. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, definitely. Oh, and I also recommend Slanko if you when you're reading, don't feel bad if you have to DNF some stuff because you start exposing yourself to some of the stuff that people be writing up here and it don't make no sense and be like, and then I know some folks they gotta keep reading. Please don't do that. What's healthy for you. I would read it because I would just get angry like I did on Blood Trials and what's the other one that I read and I was like, you got to be kidding me. I don't know if it was Legendborn, but it definitely was Blood Trials. Oh, Children of Blood and Bone. I was about to lose my mind on that one. You ask Z. Ask Z about Children of Virtue and Vengeance with Ash. He know everything about the story, and it was because I was just angrily going over it. It was really bad. Oh, you gotta. Well, I don't know. So you gotta. I think it depends on the reader of the story, and then like, cause there's some of the audiobooks, if you go too fast, it really clips. Depending on, well, I guess it could be the quality of the audiobook and the the actual narrator, the narrator. Like I got through. What is that series? I talked about it a couple streams ago. I got through the Cinder series, and I think her name is Melissa something. But that narrator was great. Like I could put her at 2 times speed, and it wasn't. No, I couldn't put her at 2 times speed, but she was still good enough to where it was like maybe 1.5. But if I did too much, she would start clipping. So I think that's the one. But but outside of that, the story was good. The pace was good. I had no problems. There were, issues here and there. Nothing like, yeah, like Z saying, like, girl, when I tell you I was yelling, sometimes I'll listen to audiobooks while I'm working on a piece of art. So I was painting during Children of Virtue and Vengeance. And Blood Trials too. I did do some paintings to some Blood Trials. And when I tell you, you can, and I tried to record it because I was like, maybe I should do an art channel. When I tell you I was in there, I had this pen, what is it pen? The freaking, what is it? It's acrylic paint pen. When I tell you I was in there just shaking, this like, girl, don't you do it. I was in there upset. It was really bad. Sweet Bakery Romance. Yeah, Sweet Bakery. Yep, currently bakery. I like it. Project Sugar and Spice. Everything nice. But yes, this is enjoying. Like definitely look around. Do you know what genre you're looking for, Slunko? Oh shoot, yeah. That's okay. That's the only way you're gonna be able to do anything. Hold on a second. My bad. Add as moderator. Okay, tell me if that works. Because I don't know the difference between the two moderator levels. Okay, so yeah, so a cozy one would be just fine, I think. Cozy, maybe cozy mysteries. There was one, um, what was it? Maybe cozy mystery. You got. I remember like the food based ones are my favorite, or one of my favorites, and I can't remember. It was I know I think it was a Filipino one. If I can remember what the name of it is, let's see. It was like a. It was a murder mystery. Let's see. All right, it's 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. Arsenic and adobo. I liked arsenic and adobo. A Tita Rosie's kitchen mystery. That one was cute. I like that one. Um, is that the first one? Wait a minute. Maybe it's Hollow Hollow or Hollow Hollow is the first one. Is the second one. Hollow Hollow is the second one. So yeah. So this one, arsenic and adobo. Let me put that title in there. It's not. It's not. Now, well, no, all the fiction that I've been reading lately has been like related to like it's not the greatest so far. I have what is that? What is that book that I have on hold and I'm waiting on? We can go big. I don't know what book I have on hold and I want to get. Um, holds. Phones. 100 years war on Palestine is the one that I am waiting on to get. So that's like the copy books I've been the fiction. The oh no, non-fiction. Is that non-fiction? Yeah, that's non-fiction. My bad. That's a non-fiction. But for yes, I do recommend the Arsenic and Adobo. Oh, you're very welcome. Arsenic and Adobo is a fun one. It's a cozy mystery because it's a small town. Um, not as wild as Murder She Wrote. Like it got further in in the seasons, and because old girl should have been the prime suspect on every one of those because it's just everybody just dying in that little town. Um, what was it? I'm trying to think of another cozy one. I haven't read many lately, but that was a very recent, the Arsenic and Adobo one, and I think it was another food related one on. It was an audio book for another food related one that I did, and it was she was older, she was a more seasoned lady. She had to deal with her neighbor getting murdered. She knew her neighbor, like her neighbor. They had some bad blood between them. If I can remember, if I can remember what the name of that one was. Do I have my? Nonfiction. The most recent one I've completed was The Woman in Me. That one was really good. That's Britney Spears. And nonfiction, You Will Own Nothing is another one that I'm working on. It's depressing. It is depressing. um, I cannot remember what the name. It was a food cozy mystery with a black woman. Food. I can't remember. I definitely read it for Black Aweenathon. I think it was 2 years ago. But if I can remember what it is, I will let you know. But it was with an older black woman was the main character, and dealing with some bad blood with neighbors. Um, and then that neighbor gets murdered. So then now, if people understand why they got upset with each other and everything, she becomes a suspect. Oh, got distracted with my strap phone, messed up my timeline. Oh, thank you. All right, talk to you later, Law. Thank you for joining. Yeah, we probably gonna round up. No one kind of said anything about keep going. Oh yeah, they get on Britney. I will say they hyped it up like she really like did a bunch of stuff about Justin. But it's like really truly she was just telling you took an account of what happened, and then the thing that they were hyping up like on wasn't the important part. What she really was telling. And I was like, y'all had you could have just stuck to what was really going on and you would have been just fine. But yeah, it's a good read. It's a good read. Bring up. I can't think of the other. I really wish I could think of that name of that book. I could have sworn I had like a. I definitely have a list of books, but it's not on the list. So I guess I didn't log it, but I definitely finished it. So I don't see why. Or did I read? Or was that an audio book? I thought it was an audio. Oh, Deep Fried Trouble. That's the name of it. It was an audiobook. I checked in the wrong place. Deep Fried Trouble. There you go. Deep Fried Trouble. Her name is T.Y. Moody. Deep Fried Trouble. That one was cool. Yeah. So she had a cute story with a like an older protagonist and like dealing with grandkids. Some kids that are old. Some of her kids are okay and other kids are not. And, troubled stuff going on. Um, yeah. So I read the first. I think I read the second book in the series, but it's a continuous series from what I know. She has several Tyora. I don't think I'm saying her name correctly. Look, I'm a reader. I don't say stuff out loud. But Moody has a few series actually, with kind of sleuthing folks in it. So I think that one would be fun. All right, yeah, on Amazon. Oh yeah, absolutely. So and yeah, I definitely did have it in Audible. In that one, I was like, I know I read that one. It's like, where is that? And I just wasn't looking at the right area. So definitely, she would be. I would recommend her if you like I said, cozy, more cozy stuff, and would be her, and then the arsenic and adobo one that's the start of a series also in a little small town. But she's like I think she's like in her 20s for that protagonist. So oh yes, that is correct. Culinary Confessions. Which I don't think I read this one. I think I was on here because I know you're getting some character art done. I think that's the one. I think that's on your Kofi though, right? JK. Excellent. But yeah, and then, I don't know. I can't think of anything else. I probably think I had to go run through the list and see if I can give you more recommendations. If you want them, I'll definitely send them to you. And because I do read. Oh, what am I talking about? Oh, I'm sorry. That might have been loud. What am I talking about? That time. Oh, well, okay. So it is erotica. It is erotic. not erotica, but erotic. That time I got drunk and saved a demon. I think that's what it's called. The time I got drunk and saved a demon. I think. Oh, let me make sure. Yes, by Kimberly Lemming. That time I got drunk and saved a demon is a good one. Also, let me put that in there. She is. If you want, that's cozy. It's like a little adventure, fantasy adventure. But I think it's more on the cozy side, but it is erotic too. So if you're okay with reading some erotic, cozy adventure, then that one is a good one. And I've read her Missile Foe, which is a short story in between the second one, and I'm currently working on the second story in her series called That Time I Yeeted a Love Potion at a Werewolf. So she got some serious titles. And so she's pretty fun. I like Kimberly Lemming's work, and yeah, isn't it nice? It's just like even her more, I guess, more simplified artwork. I don't know if she did her own artwork for the second version of it, but the new version, the first version, she did her own artwork, and I was like, you know what, I can do my own covers for right now, until I can get paid. So if she waited until later to get her covers done professionally, great. If she did them herself, oh my gosh, that's a great advancement in artwork. I can't remember. I didn't go and check to see, but I did notice that the cover was different from the first. So she got more simplified, cutesy artwork, and then a little bit more paintery artwork for the new versions of the covers. So they're really nice. They're really nice. That's why I need my level. I need to level up. That's what I'm gonna have to do. And what do you do? Kobe on Amazon. Oh, okay, really? Compared to Amazon, you make more on Kofi? Cool. That's a good thing, because like I said, I wanted to start posting more on Kofi. So, and the reason why was because I was letting it just kind of sit and only would update like big events on it. And I was like, that's not fair, because I write a lot of little shorts and stuff, and I post them up. I was posting them up back in 2021, and then 2022 came around, and I started. Let's see, I was looking for a different job. Other things became priority, so I did not allow myself to like clean up my work and actually post it. But I do want to do contests and stuff, so I think that would be a good one to post things on. Like, you win the contest, you can't repost it on anything for a little while, so you can allow some time for it to bask in the goodness of the contest. And then if you what is it? What the? Oh my gosh, Slunko. Oh, awesome, saucy. Thank you, Slunko. So yeah, I'll be sending that out soon. But absolutely, the Kofi has been great for like my some of the art and everything, but it hadn't been much when it comes down to the. Well, I guess it would be better because they don't take a cut if you pay, what is it, the $50 for the year, or $75 for the year for the site, but you have a little shop and commission options available on that bad boy, so it's a pretty good one. Mm-hmm. But yes, so we do. Let's see. We do have on here 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can put commissions, your shop, and I have stuff to mail out in my shop, so that probably probably like I have digital and mail out items. So yeah, that's like my shop that I send to anybody who's interested in the stuff I get. And I did, like I said, take off um the Galaxy Girls, the art, and put it onto Galaxy Dream Studio with the stuff like hats and stuff, the commissions and everything. And it was only because I figured it'd be best to keep it separate unless it's a specific Galaxy Girl because of work. Oh, you get awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. I'm glad you like it. But yes, the everything is available on the shop. Anybody want anything else? But yeah. So I don't, like I said, I don't sell a bunch on it. When it comes down to digital, I haven't sold a lot on digital, but also I only have like 2 things digital on it. So to be, yeah, 2 things digital. So like I said, I want to get all the short stories that were previously published under other things and other pen names, and just be like, look, I don't care. Naomi Fox. If I publish anything else on there, everybody will still know it's me. So thank you. Glad you like. Yeah, the Galaxy Girls, them the business. So, so when I get something that I'm making and it's catered towards just like the stories that I'm writing, that they will still be on Ash Right Slice, but everything else has been moved under the Galaxy Dream Studio. And which I don't know if that was the best move to make, but we'll see. We'll see what happens this year, because I'm going to be doing all of the little events that they have for Ko-fi, like the monthly events that they do, and then also making sure I post something every week. So Friday was going to be the first day of this year that I posted something for Ko-fi. So I'm gonna try to make it to where it's every Friday, because a lot of stuff, I think about a lot of stuff while I'm doing these streams, and I have to, I write down my notes and be like, I'm gonna work on that. Oh my gosh, we're gonna spend all this time just talking. So I've had 2 shots worth of moonshine, so I guess it's understandable. we're gonna do that. But yes, my thing. But yes, absolutely agreed. But agreed again. So when I work on it this year, that's the goal, to do much more writing. Yeah, do much more writing, even if that means just putting a post here or there. And I've been working on a video that was supposed to kind of round up all the author like drama that kind of happened during the year. And I was like, why do I do that? Because I like the author home training that I was working on before, but they authors keep doing stuff. So then I'm like, do I need to add this or separate it out into a completely different video while I'm working on the script and everything? And I'm like, you know what? I just need to talk about the things that are happening. So still do it. Like I've been working on author home training about that. What Miss Kate was doing, with her, review bombing other authors and really fumbling her bag. And I was working on that, and I was trying to work on some previous stuff that was happening with other authors who were just doing crazy stuff. And then we get right at the end of the year, they wanted to beat out Kate, I guess, with that one author who said they were copyrighting the use of the sun as powers in the book. And I'm like, wait a minute, what do you mean? Why is that what's happening? So there were definitely some authors beating out people, and I'm like, okay, y'all can't do this. But I also don't want to like call them out completely. Like, yeah, everybody knows their name, everybody understands what they were doing and how wrong it was. But then also, how can we do better? Like, not just a straight up call out, but try to do a little bit better. Just like with trying to prep for author interviews and stuff. Like, there's folks who just cannot do a good interview, and it's not because they just can't talk well. It's just more of they're not prepared, they're not taking into account what type of interviewer they're talking to and things like that. So I want to work on the series for author home training more, because I had a lot of fun setting up. I guess I only got one video completely done, and the other one I was working on, then some issues came up, so I did not finish. So now I just need to finish, and I'll probably splice in the old video with new updates and go from there. We're just gonna work through it. But yes, Yes, but yes, all those things happening. So at least updates, doing the author home training series, and then posting on Kofi more and writing way more because I would like a novel to come out this year. Initially it was for April, but things got a little messed up. So I am looking at possibly June and getting beta readers and all that kind of stuff. So let's hope this works and I don't be just here talking to the air, not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So, but yeah, anybody else got any goals for this year? I know I don't really like to say resolutions when it comes down to the year. Like I don't want to, for some reason, saying that word makes it like you're setting yourself up for disappointment. And I'm just like, what are some tasks I would like to try to get done and work towards during the year? Not sitting here saying it's going to happen. I do have a goal of publishing in June a complete novel, but then I also have other smaller things leading up to that goal, like other little milestones that I'll be totally okay with if I can't get it published in June. Mm-hmm. Yes, it's the year. I'm gonna do my best. I did. I well, it is late and we're all the way in the stream, but I know once we had a party for it was a uh what was it? It was a ugly sweater party with my mom. But we had went to DreamHack that day, so I was cute because I was wearing my piranha hood and stuff. I was like, oh yeah, I'm not buying no other thing. But yeah, definitely we had that, and then I got a little tipsy, and for that night it was pretty much fuck them hoes for 2024. Nothing against hoes. I'm just saying, the bad folks who always are trying to control what you're doing, always trying to say, your um, politics on how you dress, how you do anything, whatever. It does not matter. Like y'all don't matter. So I said that for a whole night. Fucking hoes 2024. But yes. Yes, yes. Read more, gain more, lose 10 pounds. Okay. Take things. Okay, yeah. I see now I need to do. I've been slowly losing, and then I stopped about three months ago, and that was definitely because I was a little stressed with work, and then also I haven't been able to work out as much, and then I started working out more, but then I was stressed at work. So I definitely just was. I'm at a standstill. At least I'm not gaining the back. But yes, definitely this year I want to work on that, and that'll help my back to where it won't be as much medication because, like I said, I'm a lightweight. And I have to take some strong medications. Depending, and especially after I do my workout days, like on Mondays and Wednesday are my swimming days where I do water aerobics, and G be up in there trying to murder you. Like she wants you to slip and drown sometimes. That's how I feel. Or when we're in there, you would think, oh yeah, we're gonna take the pressure off of your joints and all that kind of stuff. Okay, this is gonna make it a little bit better and everything. And you don't you don't know unless you try to use those foam barbells in the water, and you have to punch, kick, do all the stuff. Keep your you have to be like no like you don't you're gonna be about right here water, right? So that because she wants you to do it all underwater, and you just have your head out so you can breathe. And you're doing all the stuff, and you just don't understand. Like using the barbells, they're like they weigh nothing. They weigh nothing, like a couple ounces when you're out of the water, but doing it inside of the oh my gosh, being it just messed up. And she's the best teacher. She has the most popular class, like because there's definitely different instructors for water aerobics. And there's different types. I mean, she even has like a Pilates, and a Pilates one isn't anywhere near as bad, but she actually gives you regular weight. So it's like a 3 pound to 5 pound actual weight. And when you put that in water, I mean, it's a just poof straight down. You're holding it and fighting. So it's like it's either you get a foam one that's gonna make you push really hard against the water, or you get a real good weight one. I mean, and that one makes you sink, and she wants you to like put it on your leg and then hold it as lift, you pulse your legs and stuff, like your thigh. You posting up and down, but you're at the right angle. So you're trying to do that, and don't let the weight fall off of you, and you have to go find it, because that thing is gonna go straight down. It's probably gonna hit your other foot. It's a mess. So like which poison do you want? And she don't care. she just don't care. So you're in there messed up. But I do enjoy my water aerobics classes. And yes, yeah, Z know what it is. She be trying to kill you, and she act like she ain't. And then when we get new people in there, we're like, please don't, like, especially the young ones. I'm not saying nothing against the younger generation, but it'd be like, y'all don't understand the pain and the groan and the vitriol that will be directed towards you, because you mouthing off. And then now everybody else gonna do the workout. We're gonna do what she says to do. And if she wants us to run until our heart burst, we're gonna try. and then we're gonna be mad at you. So we're like, hey, you ain't got to come. you ain't got to get here no more. It's just like, oh, bye. Like, why are you in here giving this lady an attitude when you pay, or your parents pay you coming with them to work out, and y'all pay her to instruct a class, and yet you want to continue to talk? And that's also another reason why I really like her class, because she keeps the talking down. She makes everybody pay for you talking, so then everybody is like, shut up, be quiet, we got stuff to do. Like, why are you, if you're able to talk, she ain't working us hard enough. And then now we're over here mad at you because we were over here already short of breath, and you over here talking in the back. Shut up. Like, it's like, we've been there about to fight. Like, be quiet. Don't do it. And then when she'll ask, how you feeling? We say good. Are you feeling that? Is it burning? And we say yes. If somebody say no, we're like, whoa, about to cuss you out. And we're like, we know you lying. We know you lying. But anyway, yes, I love G. G's my favorite instructor. And it's Wellstar Health Place. So it's right by the hospital, and we go there, and we have a ball usually. I don't really do anything else in there. Like, that's my favorite thing to go and do, because they have a really good gym. They got like a little tennis court, tracks, the indoor tracks and stuff. And they do actually have physical therapy and massage and all that. And I'm like, look, I pay y'all this money to come in here 2 times a week. I'm not doing anything else. That's all I had time to do, and that's what I made time to do, because I like her class, and she's an awesome instructor. I think she does do personal training too. But I'm like, it's not during like after hours. It's during the day. So yeah, that's what we're dealing with. So I'm gonna be talking about that. But yes, I don't want to keep y'all too much longer than talk past. It's been like 45 minutes, because we definitely didn't do nothing for the last sprint. But I got 628 words working into the scene. I'm about halfway through my notes for the scene. So I will probably work on it a little bit more later when I'm get off of this live, because I'm taking up the bandwidth if anybody else need to do anything online or anything. So I don't want to mess anybody else up here. So it's great talking with you, Solanco and JK. I'm glad definitely. I need to get your book. I thank you for putting the link in there, so I can take a look at getting the book. But you said it was better to do it on your Ko-fi, so I need to go find your Ko-fi. Don't I have it? Don't I have you? While I'm on here, a couple more Ko-fi. Yeah, okay. So I'll pull it up and see if I can find everything on there. But absolutely, I'll be doing another drinking right on next Thursday if I feel like I can get one in the daytime. I tried to squeeze one in the daytime on Tuesday, but no, it wasn't gonna work. I tried. It was a holiday. But yes, thank y'all so much for coming. Thank you for joining me for this drinking right tonight. I tried a new drink tonight. It was a peanut butter sipping cream. So it was a peanut butter version of the moonshine. It was good. It was good. Second best to the butter pecan. I will definitely get me a big bottle of it because butter pecan is always stocked in here. So I'm gonna definitely get some more and I'll do some more writing. Um, oh my gosh, yeah, Raph. she was she be whooping our butts. She in there taking us down. So, but we need it because we need this kind of we need that training. We need to get right. So that's what we're doing. So, but yes, thank you all so much for joining me, and I'll be back on like I said next Thursday if I can squeeze in another live. It'd be great, and then. I am posting on Ko-fi tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be finished with editing the author home training video by over the weekend so that I can have it posted up on Tuesday. But we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm definitely gonna do it because I am unreliable. So